Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Steph, and today I am checking out Season 2, Episode 4 of Reacher. Now, this is a little bit later than I planned to have things coming out. Episode 5 actually just came out yesterday, so I'm going to record this episode and Episode 5 back to back and get them edited and hopefully out to you as soon as possible. Unfortunately, my computer, it just is not built for editing. What was working well is now taking like 15-20 minutes to even start up. So I think I'm really pushing it. And yeah, we'll have to see kind of what happens with that. I am saving with any money I've made from YouTube towards getting a new computer. So hopefully sooner than later, I can get that done so I can get you content faster and yeah, my computer could stop crashing. So yeah, let's just jump right on into Season 2, Episode 4.
Well, I wouldn't say we haven't found any new information. 3 special investigators dead. The one who's missing just happens to be the one who worked for New Age. Look, someone's got to say it. Was Swan working with these guys or with these guys?
Swan's not dirty.
I kind of want Reacher to be wrong, just to kind of switch things up for
I
him.
don't think there's even a chance.
No, I don't.
I mean, they need to be open to all options, though, not blinded by what he thinks personally.
Just found our man in the employee directory. Seems Swan's title was Assistant Director of Security.
Oh. Yeah, see, I'm guessing he found something he wasn't supposed to.
Shane Langston. Maybe he's the guy I got on the phone in Atlantic City.
That would be the one.
He's a security boss, and bosses give orders, and the guys we killed had orders to take us out. Could be the guy that got Swan caught up in all this.
Well, if Swan didn't pull him into it first.
I already told you.
Aren't you the guy that said that assumptions kill? Well, you're assuming that Swan's the same guy he was back in the 110.
O'Donnell's making points.
Swan, Collins, that's 2 New Age security personnel somehow involved in this. Now we gotta look into all these fuckers.
Don't forget Marlo Burns. She knew she was sending us right into a buzzsaw when she gave us Seropian's address.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about her. If it just happened to be that she got the address and not that she knew what was coming for them or what would be there.
Last night, you asked for a late-night warrant for some defense firm. And an hour later, the place is hit with a smash and grab. Do you know how that makes this department look like we're 5 steps behind everything?
I mean, they kind of are.
It wasn't the Army brats. I made it crystal clear to them not to color outside the lines.
Oh, would you please go and find out what they learned?
I mean, you think any cameras, though, would... I mean, Reacher's pretty obvious, right? Just in his size. And the amount of people that went in there, that if they could pull footage, they'd know it was them anyway.
I've been scrubbing the drives for everything Swan related. There are multiple emails between Swan and our old friend Marlo Burns.
About what?
Music, but not really.
Hidden messages, yeah.
I was listening to an album the other day, Jimi Hendrix. The 6th song is amazing. Take a listen. Could be code.
It says the 6th track is called Little Wing.
A file on a federal defense project called Little Wing. By far
Oh.
the biggest contract New Age has ever had. Senator Malcolm LaVoy assured he would do all he could to get the congressional votes to make Little Wing a reality.
We'll never get close enough to a senator to find out what he may or may not know.
Well, I couldn't make it so they'd be begging to tell us what they know.
When they have to offer some information.
Something you want to share with the class?
There's a lot of powerful people in D.C. with confidential problems.
Oh no, he
Things
has the
they do in private
information.
that they'd rather not get made public. My job is to make sure that their personal business stays personal.
So blackmail?
So you blackmail.
I incentivize.
I like incentivized better. So is that like his whole job? That's what he does now?
Reacher, I know you don't want to talk about Swan.
Swan's clean. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have disappeared like the rest of the guys.
He didn't disappear. His body was never found. His place wasn't trashed.
He wouldn't just leave his dog to die. Not who Swan was.
Could be who he is, though.
Or maybe he ran off so fast because he knew 3 pissed-off soldiers and a kaiju were coming for him.
Very true.
I'm just saying, maybe we don't know some people as well as we think we do.
The way she said that was interesting. That is totally me when I make tea. I put way too much sugar in.
There's still a hell of a lot of work ahead. More arrests to be made. Whole networks of cargo planes, jeeps, and helicopters across 3 continents.
Just take the W, Graham.
Enjoy it while you have it.
Looks like we got some ivory soap over here, Reacher. Meaning this shit's so pure it floats.
How pure?
99%.
I'm guessing that's a lot.
At ease, sports fans, don't get up. I hear congratulations are in order.
I don't trust this guy.
Quite the buy and bust.
Also, I love Neely's hair.
People that are not professional are sent overseas where we're shot at, bombed, blasted from IEDs. Then these assholes make more money selling this shit than all our pensions combined. It's fucked up.
It is.
One's missing. There's 47, not 48. In an investigation, details matter.
I counted 48 at point of sale.
Either you miscounted or
Oh.
they palmed one back to short you.
Or did one of them take one?
I know we loaded 48 bricks into Swan's ride.
Let's check your car.
See, now I feel like they're leaning too heavily on the idea of him being bad or dirty, I guess is the word.
Nothing.
But I want him to be dirty because I want to shake like Reacher's, I don't know if foundation is the right word, but I don't know.
Mystery solved. Must have fallen back there when I was driving and gotten stuck.
After that speech.
Losing a key of H, I'd say that's worth 2 rounds.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so Neely's a little more objective than Reacher in this, maybe?
Swan could have been stealing the drugs and just panicked and gave them back.
Maybe something like Little Wayne came along and he couldn't pass up that kind of opportunity again.
My gut tells me he's a good man.
Gut's never been wrong before?
Rarely at this, well, from what we can see.
You want Swan to be innocent because you hired him into the 110th. And if he's involved in something like this, you'd do something stupid, like blame yourself for our friends' deaths, which, like I said, would be stupid.
That's a really good point. That would, even though Neely's right in that it shouldn't be on him, I could see why he would internalize that. I would do the same thing.
So, I read your new page
AM.
and got a few questions. Look, I like a payday as much as the next guy.
Oh, he's going to kill it. This is the doctor he's going to impersonate, right?
Are you really certain you want me to give you a new face?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh,
Your trick here is severed. Blood is entering your lungs. You're drowning.
oh God, that looks so gross. At least it's quick, I guess. I mean, obviously he had to die, but that was sudden.
I'm just gonna go and have a word with your secretary.
As in kill her too, I would assume, because, I mean, she'll recognize, yeah. Oh my God. This man does not care. There's gotta be cameras in these places, I swear.
C+ student who got into UVA and Georgetown Law thanks to mommy and daddy's connections.
Payoff.
2 dismissed DWIs in college, took his 2.3 GPA straight into private practice, and now he drafts legislation that decides the fate of the free world, telling his boss to vote on whatever benefits the lobbyists who would him best.
We have connections.
Boyd's gonna be in Boston tonight for a fundraiser event at the Pops. We'll set him up like a bowling pin.
The back of Reacher's shirt saying Neptune, I think of Veronica Mars, which is one of my favorite shows.
Oh, you pick up the phone. I thought maybe you couldn't answer because you broke your hand
Oh.
when you drove the fucking car through the office building. I told you, no more cowboy shit.
The car belonged to one of their employees. I was returning it.
Oh my God. I feel bad for him.
I want everything you got on New Age.
That's why I answered the phone this time. I actually have a reason to talk to you. I'm gonna send you their security team roster. Run background checks, see what connections these guys have.
Wait. What do you think? I'm here to do your clerical work?
Yep.
Oh, can you pretend, Reacher?
Dixon and I should go talk to Marlo Burns, step on her neck a little bit.
Well, we do all the work. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go score some drugs.
Hopefully this goes better than the last time Reacher did this. Is it the same guys? Okay, but Reacher's not there, so that works.
5-0, 5-0.
Oh, thinking he's a cop. There he goes again.
Find a new line of work, asshole.
Oh, that's a gorgeous house. I really don't think this woman's going to be involved. I think she was just handing over information. Then again, I kind of had reservations about the fact that she would just hand that over because, I mean, they just said it's their friend that died. So I don't know. I just don't think that'd be reason enough to hand it over. Oh no. Yeah, I'm guessing she's not going to be in One Piece, perhaps. Or I should just say alive.
She's got a kid.
What does that mean? Just to be aware?
House clear.
Affirmative. Anything interesting?
Something must be.
I mean, just some expensive jewelry Marlo left behind.
Think she bugged out?
Clothes are all over. Clearly packed in a hurry.
Still think you'd lock your door, though. Maybe someone's looking for something she had?
Oh, she took her toothbrush and toothpaste.
Oh, maybe she is somewhat involved somewhere.
Who the hell goes on the lam and leaves their cash stash behind?
That's a good question.
So, to confirm, you reserved a Cadillac Escalade to be returned within 3 days' time to JFK Airport?
That's correct.
We've upgraded you to a Sirius XM Platinum listening experience free of charge.
I mean, he does look like that guy.
Would you like this? Do you know why I love comic books so much?
Why does he did this before too?
Oh,
Ooh, he looks nice.
well, look at you. Don't you feel more civilized now, Miss Doolittle? Hey, where are the clothes you're wearing?
Garbage.
I was gonna say holding those shoes is kind of funny with the outfit.
If I had any more clothes, pretty soon I need a suitcase. I got a suitcase, I need a house to keep it in, then I need a car for the driveway.
I was gonna say can't have a suitcase. It's asking too much.
Anyone ever diagnose you as a sociopath?
Diagnosed? No.
It might not be official, but
What do you make of Marlo Burns taking off with just some clothes and leaving all that cash behind?
Not sure yet.
Well, she did take her toothbrush. She could be your soulmate.
I was gonna say he did take his. Oh, Neely. She looks so beautiful.
You both look nice.
You look like the assholes on top of a wedding cake.
We don't care about her. Boo-hoo, go away.
Everyone ready?
Let's go listen to some boring ass music.
Ugh, don't look at him like that.
Wash your mouth, Bosh, you're catching flies.
Ugh, okay. I will get over it at some point, I swear. Probably not.
Oh, apologies.
Not at all.
I'm sorry. I'm a little turned around. I don't know if I have.
Oh, this is part of their plan.
Okay,
Do you
well,
mind?
let's just see what we got here. The mezzanine, that's where you are, but
Okay.
it just simply won't cut it. You see, you want to be down here.
Oh my god. I'm guessing he's married or something.
Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
In the back.
Would it be that easy?
Top you off?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you get the chance, could you bring me the bill? This guy doesn't have any money.
Sure. Let me tally it up for you.
Great.
Oh, tally.
It's a tally.
What?
13/14. Something happened 13 times when it was supposed to happen 14 times. Here, 11 out of 13, 8 out of 11.
Man, that would drive me crazy looking at all that.
Hands are for helping, not hitting. Apologize to your brother. Share your Legos, okay?
Yeah, what do they think he's doing right now? Just his normal work or
Sorry, I don't know why I gave him my burner number.
you're smiling?
There were 2,197 total events, but they only succeeded 1,547 times. Look how many times they didn't get the outcome they wanted. 2,197 minus 1,547.
Oh, the 650 at 100, whatever.
50 at 100K each.
Okay, but what is it?
Hands are for helping. You have brass knuckles in your pocket.
Contradiction.
7 a.m. weekend soccer games, teacher conferences, scheduled sex with the wife. I am no longer my own man.
And you wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Not for $65 million.
That's really sweet.
If I had land, I'd get 4 or 5.
4 or 5 dogs. You'd get 4 or 5 dogs? No
No
woman?
kid. Oh, no woman.
Not even Dixon?
No, not Dixon.
She's a friend.
Okay. Whatever you say. That was some dress, though.
Hell of a dress.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. She's beautiful. But she's not Roscoe, you know? It just doesn't matter.
The car's around the corner. Does that work?
Follow anywhere you lead, gorgeous.
Well, this seems way too easy.
Ely again. Says my guy's in place.
Hey, this friend of yours, he's gonna come through for us, yeah?
If he was in the army, I'd have asked him to join the 110th.
Aw, who's this? Wait, did they say Boston? Okay, I'm not gonna get my hope. My hopes are gonna be dashed, aren't they? Oh, now I'm too excited. Okay. Oh, drugs. Maybe no wife.
Allow me.
How romantic.
Ladies first.
Oh no, you did the work. You get the reward. Just play cool. Just play cool. Just play cool.
Yeah, while he's holding it. Oh my god! Yes! Oh, Finley. I can't believe he's here.
Do you know who I am?
I do, actually, Mr. Boyd. And I know that woman in the car wasn't Mrs. Boyd.
Oh, okay, we are married.
Distaste for people who don't appreciate the sanctity of marriage.
Of course.
I also know you work for Senator Lavoie. But when I ran your name in the system, it set off bells and whistles at the local FBI office. And it seems they don't care who your boss is.
Special Agent Jack Margrave.
Lieutenant Oscar Finley.
Yeah, I'm not talking without my lawyer.
I love seeing them together.
By the time they get here, we'll already have the story of a senator's legislative director in the wrong woman's car with a snout full of booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
So these charges, they're not just gonna get swept under the rug. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because we don't like you. We're here because we want to know everything there is to know about Little Wing.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna say no?
Little Wing is just a code name.
For what?
Some incredible anti-missile software originally developed to protect commercial aircraft, but a certain aeronautics company approached us.
New Age.
The software allows missiles to defeat all known countermeasures.
Oh.
Missiles shot from the ground completely bypass their target, making pilots believe the threat has passed.
When it hasn't.
You
Holy
fire.
shit.
You hit your target. Period.
So is the tally the attempts that they used? Or that they did?
Lavoie knew Little Wing would slingshot our military into the future. If we just sat on our hands, waiting for it to go through the proper channels, it would never happen.
So they snuck their way around?
I helped bury the proposal in a 1,000-page statute while Lavoie shook hands and drummed up votes.
He's so proud of himself.
Look at where we are now. Everyone's trying to shoot projectiles out of the air.
Oh, his
Little
cockiness,
Wing
I
can
do
knock
not like.
anything out of the sky.
Like commercial aircraft.
Yeah, but it's our tech. We have it.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
New Age is incredibly secure. Both of their facilities implement
Both
state-of-the-art.
facility.
Oh no.
New Age has 2 bases, software made in New York, hardware at a manufacturing plant in Denver. We did some stuff we should not have done, but it was all to get a defense bill passed. Protect the country.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's how that's gonna pan out.
So, are the drug charges getting dropped or what?
I don't know. I'm not a cop.
You probably shouldn't say that while an actual one is gonna be responsible. Oh, Finley.
Surprised getting a call from you.
Hell of a surprise hearing you're wearing the badge again. Lieutenant, no less.
Retirement didn't suit me.
See, you're still sporting the tweed.
Of course he is.
You kill a whole lot of people.
Here and
Maybe.
there.
You need my help.
Already gave it. You still spinning that wedding ring?
Here and there. But feeling better every day.
And the dog?
Jack eats too much. Just like his namesake.
Yay, Jack.
Really? Didn't recognize you.
It's all dressed up. Yeah.
Mind your business, elbow patches.
See you around, Reacher.
That can't be it.
See you around, Finley.
No. Oh, that makes me want to cry. That can't be it. So Roscoe could happen. I already hear all the people yelling at me, but it could happen.
O'Donnell and I will head down to D.C. I want to swing by Homeland, see what they know about AM.
How do you figure we're gonna do that?
My brother worked for Homeland.
How's Joe doing these days?
He's dead.
The casualness he says that. Like, how do you respond to someone who just says it so flatly like that?
You want to borrow it?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Got the ass for it.
Uh-oh. Is this gonna be related to the drugs? We have guns though. Oh God, I thought he was just gonna shoot it.
Hand over your guns.
They also tell you you die tonight.
I'll die. That's funny.
No guns, so no noise.
Oh, so we're fisticuffs.
You.
Oh God. We've needed a good fight scene. At least one an episode. It's necessary. Oh, Jesus. Are we in heels still, girls? Because goddamn. Do we have our, what's it called on? The knuckle things? Oh! Oh, that leg was so gross. Oh my God! Ball shot, is it possible? Ah! Oh my God! Oh shit. Oh my God. Did none of us get injured? Are we all good?
It'll heal.
Never better.
Fucked up my shoes. I'm fine.
Yeah, who are we?
Before you ask if it's done, it is. Just not in the way you hoped for.
Oh, is this the old dude? Yeah.
Complex operation, a lot of problems.
$65 million worth, Langston?
Why don't we make a deal? I have the means to give you anything you could ask for. What is it that you want?
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
So that was season 2, episode 4, and yay! Finley's back, or at least temporarily. That was such a tease. I don't know. First off, I wasn't expecting him at all. And then when we saw him with such a short, brief, I want more, and I know I'm not going to get it. But this gives me hope that if not this season, maybe like somewhere down the line, maybe when the series is wrapping up, maybe Roscoe comes back. It may be far-fetched, but just let me have this one, please, okay? It just gives me hope, and I want hope in this moment. Yeah, it was so good seeing him again, and honestly, it just kind of reminds me how much I miss the small town feel of season 1 versus in the city. There's just a totally different vibe between the two, and seeing him there is just a reminder of, you know, my preference towards that. But being in the city gives them a lot more room to work with in terms of characters and locations and stuff. So I can see the benefit, at least from the show's perspective, of doing that. But, Finley. And we get to hear about Jack, of all things. I'm so glad they mentioned Jack. I didn't think that would come up, but when he said it, I was all in. I need more. I need to know more about Jack. That aside, so we got some more, I don't know, Dixon Reacher, I don't know, suggestive looks and stuff. At least there wasn't a sex scene. I'll take that. I don't know if I explained this well in the other episodes I've reacted to, or at least once they'd had sex, that it has nothing really to do with Dixon. I think she's fine as a character. Obviously, the actress is beautiful. Like, it has nothing to do, like, with her. It's her and Reacher that I have a problem with. So, yeah, and that's really on him. It has nothing. She has no loyalties elsewhere, and I know there's going to be arguments that he has no loyalties to Roscoe, which I will technically give you that, but in my heart, he does, and that's all that matters. And it was really nice getting to see them all dressed up. Neely specifically, we've seen Reacher in a suit before, but we haven't seen Neely all dressed up, and she looked beautiful, and it was just a nice little, you know, change of scenery for them. And the motorcycle gang fight thing. Okay, so Langston, I believe his name is. It is such a weird choice to me for him to pick out a gang of bikers to go take care of them. I don't see the connect there, but I guess you could say because there isn't, like, you wouldn't logically put them together, that maybe it's easier to get away with these. I mean, they failed anyways. It doesn't really matter. But I would have expected something more, I don't know, like assassin type to go after them rather than just a bunch of bikers. But I did thoroughly enjoy that scene. It was great. The way they do those shots where they're like breaking an arm or a leg or whatever, they are disgusting, which is perfect. It's exactly how it should be, but it is so hard to look at. Yeah, no, not for me. But the only thing I will say right now, the line, "in an investigation, details matter," I feel like we just keep hearing that on repeat. I don't know if it's just stuck in my head because I think it's mentioned in the first season as well. So it could just be from having watched them back to back like that. But I feel like we just keep hearing this line and I'm like, I got it. I understand, okay? Details matter. Understood. Regarding Swan, I kind of hope that he does end up being dirty because I like the idea of it throwing Reacher off. I don't like the idea that he will then put, like Neely mentioned, the deaths of the other 110 members on himself because that's not on him. But I think it would be interesting for them to make him dirty. The only reason now I'm hesitating to think they will is because they're pushing that angle so hard in this episode that it almost seems, I don't know, like they're trying to be sneaky on what ends up happening. I don't know. My guess is now, though, that I think he'll be innocent. But yeah, from a storyline perspective, I think it would be more interesting if he wasn't. The highlight for this episode for me, though, was absolutely Finley. It makes me miss season 1 so much, and obviously Roscoe that much more. I'm just so glad at least she didn't come up as a topic because, I don't know, I'd hate some reference for Finley to be like accepting of Dixon, or I don't know. Again, some of you are all get over it. It's just a show, whatever. And some of the comments had mentioned, and I completely agree with this. Had I known anything about this show previously, it would have been easier going into it with the idea that it's more of like a 007 where, each movie, like I haven't seen many of them, but I know the idea is that each movie there's sort of like a new Bond girl. It would have been easier had I known that going into the season, because after this season, I don't know when I got spoiled that she wasn't going to be in the second one, but for a while I was watching it with the understanding that they're going to be the couple of the show. So You know, you can say that's not the case all day long and that I should know by now, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. My heart is invested and that's just how it is. So anyways, yeah, that was season 2, episode 4 of Reacher. I'm going to jump right on into episode 5. Thank you for watching with me and I will see you guys in the next one.